Okay, we're live.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pull Up 3. I am Paragon Don.
I'm Jermaine.
And I'm J Trent.
Today is the last episode of, I guess not technically the season, but obviously we don't have any more WNBA games to talk about. We may do some more season reviews of each team. Um, so if you would like to participate in that with us, please let us know. Um, but yeah, my dog's on it all. Uh, Very grateful to Asia. Uh, could not have done without you, big dog. Um, yeah, I don't know how we want to start this. Uh, I do have some agendas and some takes.
Go
Oh,
ahead, get your shit off, bro. Get your shit off. Go ahead.
thank you for changing my name. I'll be forgetting every time. First of all, I just want to say this is far beyond the Aces winning a championship. If you complain about athletes whacking your shit after you say something crazy, you are a fucking loser. Because you gonna say some shit on a public platform and then be like, you need to get off Twitter. Nigga, you said it on a public platform. Well, like, why is it like, oh yeah, this is I can say what I want. And then like when an athlete says something back, it's like, you don't have nothing better to do right now? What? Why I like tweets take that much time? They probably been bookmarking y'all shit. And now that the championship is on, it's like, okay, I got this. I can tweet this. I can tweet this. Dana cooked y'all niggas so bad that y'all started putting up tweets when she was like 14. What is good with y'all? What's good? It's just not. It's just not this serious. Like, if you say something crazy, niggas deserve to say something else back to you. I don't know where this little error where y'all feel like y'all can say whatever to professional athletes is, but I don't. I don't like it. You like y'all say something and then be like, "Oh, you're you must be bored." If I am,
I mean, maybe.
if I am, like, oh, I don't got nothing better to do. Let me go ahead and respond to all these because you fucking deserve it. A nigga said Chelsea Gray is playing like Magic Johnson with AIDS. Nigga, if Chelsea Gray would have asked for your address to smack the shit out of you,
It would have been
he was
within her
well with
rights.
them. It would have very well been justified. Because why the fuck are you saying stuff like that on a public platform? That shit not normal. It is just it's certain things y'all should not be okay with saying. Then another thing I don't like is this is specifically Dana related. Y'all acting like this girl needs to be out of the league, says so much bad shit about her, acting like she's the worst player in the world, all sort of stuff. And then now that she's been an integral part of a championship team, it's like, oh, we just wanted her off our team. We didn't think she was that bad. She just didn't fit. You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. I don't. When you tell you're a liar. Like I understand that there'd be certain subsections of fans that say certain things, and like it's not everybody, but it be the niggas who said the shit that was like, oh no, we didn't say that. Like there are tweets to see this. Y'all did in fact say that. This is fan bases are big, so certain shit do just be a small section of certain fan bases. I can't put everything on every fan base, but it be the individual niggas who be like, oh no, I only said Dana shouldn't be uh Dana didn't fit on our team. Like, no, you said she was the worst player in the league. That is exactly what you said. That tweets that prove it. And then you gonna lie and be like, oh, that wasn't on my TL. The niggas you follow also said that.
No, no, that actually pissed me.
These tweets be real viral. Like everyone,
No, that
why are
that
you
pissed
acting
me
like
off because nigga, you be in the spaces. You be in the spaces fucking yelling. Don't talk to me about ITLs. You was parlaying with the bitches who was saying it. So like, what you mean you ain't see it? What
what
you mean?
like so you're a fucking liar. Um Lastly, inverse of this, you niggas that are like uh why are people not congratulating Asia are also losers? Because why the fuck? If I had to watch one team win 3 championships in 4 years, I ain't saying congratulations to your ass. Nigga, I'm trying to win. All this shit is about winning. All of it. It's about getting better and winning. Niggas want to be the aces. So what the fuck do I look like telling you congratulations on a public platform? I don't have to do that. I'm sure people that know Asia, that know Chelsea, that know Jackie, whatever, probably texted them if it was that deep and said, "Hey, congratulations on winning a championship." No one has to tweet congratulations to the Aces. You know how loser like that shit look? Daryl Morey used to tweet congratulations to the Warriors every fucking year. That shit looks despicable. I'm sorry to tell you, that shit looks nasty. So again, this is just the whole. I think it's just a big. I'm not even gonna say it's an Aces victim complex. I feel like it's a victim complex that comes with winning franchises. I know Celtics fans act like this. I know Warriors fans acted like that. It just happens. Like you feel like everyone is against you, and everyone is, and that's okay because you win a lot. That's exactly what that is. Niggas don't want to see niggas win for too long. Y'all be surprised when niggas get turned on, and it's like, yes, this is what happens in sports. People like to see you get better and get to a certain level. And when you win too much, it's like, all right, now I kind of want to see my team win. I like you as an individual person, but I would like to win myself. So it's like it's yeah, I think that's some very loser thing to again act like the only player with 4 MVPs, 3 depoys, and a whole so many accolades is like everybody is like aces versus everybody. Nigga, yeah. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is not know the whole league is hating on her. This is the league wants to be her. And that's fine. That's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Heavy is the head. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. History remembers dynasties because they were the teams that people loved to hate. How many people love the New England Patriots? Not that many. How many people love the mid 2010s, mid to late 2010s Golden State Warriors? Not that many. The Bulls have been so bad since Jordan left that they've become like an afterthought. But like I'm sure in the moment, people hated them. Like you will be remembered fondly as time goes on, but in the moment, teams will not like you. Fans will not like you. They will want to beat you. They will want their teams to beat you, and that is the way that it should be. I don't. I think everyone is aware the Aces are a dynasty. Asia Wilson is the centerpiece of that dynasty. She is the best player on the planet, and they are built for it. You don't have to have thin skin for them. They are okay. And on the other side, folks just be losers. Like nobody wants to stand on anything. It's like, especially now where you can put all of your thoughts on social media and people can, you know, take whatever you say and run with it, whatever. If you say something and you wrong, you just gotta hold that. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, it is what it is. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. The problem is when you be like, oh nah, that wasn't me. I was tripping. Or like, stop it. Stop it. It's okay. But yeah, um, congratulations to them. I, for one, was one of those people who loves to hate them. Not because I didn't want them to win. Asia is my GOAT, but I wanted I wanted one successful hate watch. I needed one dub from Phoenix, and I could not get that. The first 7 game series in WNBA Finals history was a sweep. So congrats to Vegas. Uh Phoenix, you should be ashamed. Not completely. We will get to y'all, but a sweep is nasty. You lost both games on your home floor, and less than an ideal way to go out. But a the story of the ACES season is just nuts to me. Like you go from being 500 and losing a game by 50 points to basically not losing again en route to a championship. It's just like, what's better than that? You get to the playoffs You're half a second away from losing to Seattle in the first round, and then a depleted Indiana Fever team takes you to 5 games in the second round, and then you get to the finals and it's a sweep. So it's just like the game is all about matchups, and sometimes it's just your time to take this shit home again, and that's what happened.
Yeah, I was not rooting for them, but like, for obvious reasons. And yeah, honestly, I thought like watching the finals, I didn't really watch it because like Phoenix was just losing, and I was like, I can't see this. But after like they won, I was actually like, damn, I actually am pretty happy for them. Like, I can't actually really be mad at them. Asia, what she finished with like the most like points, rebounds, and stocks after a finals after a postseason run. Like Chelsea got her fourth championship. Jewel, Dana, everybody popping their shit on the internet. Like I can't really be too mad. You know, I'm really enjoying this little turnout. So yeah, congratulations to them, especially Dana, because y'all are insane. Literally being like, oh well, she shouldn't be on the internet. Why not? She's on vacation now. Like her job is literally over. It's literally done. It's literally done over. So like she actually should have nothing but time to commit to this activity. So like this is actually probably the worst time for you to have said that to her because she shouldn't be doing anything. Um yeah, I agree, Sammy. The gaslighting is crazy because and this is why sometimes I'm like, I really wish I was one of them niggas who like kept screenshots and like actually screenshotted when people be saying stuff or like recording clips from spaces when people be yelling in there because motherfuckers get to say crazy shit all the time and then get to be like, oh, I ain't say that. You I don't remember a lot of shit, but I remember you doing this thing. I know you're lying. Am I about to? And you're lucky I don't have the proof. You are so lucky because I would diss you for the rest of my fucking life. Because like, why are you lying? We all see you. We all know you. It's not like you some random burner account talking shit. But people keep up with those too anyway. So it's like, y'all are lucky that sometimes I'm not committed to that bit. Because if I was, and it's honestly not even just Dana. It's honestly it goes we've talked about this before, but it's just the way things people say to all these athletes. It's like this is not appropriate. And if they want to fucking whack you, they should. They actually should. They should get up here and cuss you out so bad because y'all are saying things that you would never ever in your life say in real life. Now, if this person was standing right next to you right now, you would not utter these words. So I cannot believe that you are so boldly doing it on the internet and then trying to lie about it. Like we didn't all see you in 4K. Like I
This
can't
shit,
believe it.
this shit be feeling like Real Housewives sometimes. And then you get to the reunion episode, and it's like, hey, you told her you didn't say this, but we have audio of you saying this. Like we have this. Here's this clip. Let's talk about why you said this. Like, and then my other thing is, I think KB obviously had not the best time this year, um, as far as the way people responded to her all season, and like for her to be like, yeah, that shit was not cool. Like, if you're gonna be talking shit about players, like you really not right with the team like you think you are. Um, and then people to be like, oh no, I'm gonna talk about anybody who's not playing well on the team. It's like this difference between basketball discourse being like, oh, this person doesn't fit. I like even if you talk about somebody being wanting to be traded, it's like, okay, I know Aces were in a panic mode when things were bad. But again, some of the things y'all say go so far beyond basketball. It's like this is not normal. This is not a normal thing to say to people. This is not a normal thing to discuss. So if a professional athlete is gonna be like, what about now, nigga? I think they should have A
And
right.
and then they're gonna be like, oh, why are you responding to me? I'm just a peasant. Shit, I'm not. I'm not.
Literally.
It's like if I said something to you and it got under your skin and you felt the need to respond to me, my bad. My bad. I got to hold that. It's like don't be like, oh, why do you care about me? I'm a nobody. Shit, I'm not a nobody. Say something to me. We can talk.
Niggas really be pulling the I'm just a girl when shit go get down to it. And it's like, no, you're not. You have an account and you tweet these with your grown ass fingers. You need just you tweeted at this to get laughs and because you thought this shit was funny and the niggas seen it that you did not think would see it. That's your fault.
They've been telling y'all, the ACES been telling y'all they be sending y'all tweets to the group chat.
Literally. Literally all year. Like, and the WNBA is not even like we've been saying for years, the WNBA is not that big. Like WNBA Twitter is not that big. Everybody see everybody's shit. So it's like you knew. You didn't think somebody would call you out about it, but you knew. I do want to say though, to the like even some of the basketball critiques, it's just like to me, it's like after you say something like a couple times, and I really do genuinely need a couple. You know, you got 3 times. You don't need to say it no more. Especially if it's some shit that's not changing. Why you keep saying it? Like what do you think you're going to gain by saying this shit every day? And like I felt really bad for like KB and Kia because they both were talking about how like well Kia specifically was talking about how um the social media vitriol got to her and she just kind of had to just get off the internet and just like refocus herself and be like, okay, like I know what I bring to the table, kind of like just recenter herself and like remind herself who she was. And I'm just kind of like, I hate that she felt that way because like yeah, people didn't think she was a great addition to the Aces all year. People have been like saying everything about her, whether she's not scoring or she's not defending or whatever the case may be. It's like, I don't know, opening up the internet every day and somebody saying, get Kia Stokes off my fucking team. Like, honestly, I think that would hurt my feelings too. After the first time, all right, I have a bad game, it's an off day, okay. But every day I get on the internet, that's something somebody's saying to me. And that's a basketball related critique. It's like, okay, but like, do we really need to keep saying that? Do we really need to keep saying that? Are we sure?
Niggas
Like,
ran Kia Stokes off of Twitter over UConn winning a championship. It was like she was happy that her alma mater won, and then y'all just took it entirely too far over her that's when it's like, okay, y'all should know, but this is a lot. This is so far beyond basketball play. You just don't like them. Which
and that's where
again,
it's parasocial because you don't know that lady. You do not know her. Like whether you find value in having her or not, like clearly the Aces front office does, or they would have gotten rid of her ass. Like of all the players that they could have protected, or they could have traded, or they could have waived, like they protected her. They kept her around, and so clearly, like they find value in what she does, and like it made me when I saw her clip, um, it made me think about Sid and TP they did on their podcast. Excuse me. Um, they did a clip about they were talking about how like bench players or role players or whatever stay on teams because like they're doing things and practices that you know are invaluable. Like they still have to show up to work, they still have to participate in practice, they still have to do all the XYZ things, even if that doesn't show up. Um, even if that doesn't mean they are going to play 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes in a game. Um, they still have some sort of value to that team. And I just feel like if there's clearly a player like that your organization clearly finds value in having around, then just let them have it, bro. Like, they're not coming off. And so with you sitting there every day being, using your opportunity to tweet every day to say something mean about this person is just like, for what? Like, clearly, like, they all love her. Clearly, she's been there for some time. It's fine. Because if they didn't want her, they would let her go. It's okay. I promise you it will be fine. Because the thing that gets me is it's always ultimately a deflection, right? Like, the Aces aren't winning, so let's blame the least common denominator. And it's like, okay, you cut this person, your team still might not win a game. Like, Kia Stokes' minutes didn't change pretty much at all this year, and the Aces still won a championship. Like, it's okay. I promise you, it's fine. And so I don't know. I think too we have to stop like letting people hide behind basketball critiques, because that is, some of y'all are being nasty in those too. And like, is this really a critique, or are you just trying to be mean? It mostly is you just trying to be mean, but that's okay. You don't like that person, don't like them, but we don't have to keep doing it. Just say you don't like this person, and we don't have to. It don't have to be anything more than that. You don't like her, move on.
Yeah, there has to be a way to say things. And also, like Sammy said in the chat, I hate the people who at the players. Please stop doing that. Like, please. Like, if you have a critique of a player, whatever, to at the player, like you're like, oh, I want to make sure you see this, because then y'all will be the same ones that'll tuck your tail and run if they respond to you. It was like you at them. You wanted to be sure that they saw what you had to say. So nah, I'm not going. Stand on that.
Or even seeing, I also don't understand the people who, like, when other people are talking shit about somebody and then they're like tagging them, it's like, you see a Leah Boston hate tweet, why the fuck would you tag a Leah Boston?
It's like it's just like, yes, like all around, please just don't do that. Like, stop. Like, even if some of the critiques are bad faith, some of them are, basketball related, whatever. Stop. Don't act the players. Like, we don't do that. It's like it is okay. They got enough, going on.
They be trying to defend them too. It's like, don't fucking talk about Aaliyah Boston like that. It's like, bitch, you could have wrote that.
It's like you know that she gonna see that now because of you.
She might not even saw that before. Especially when people be writing stuff, then like, I also don't like when people be writing stuff in like code, and then somebody will quote it with like, the person real name or their whole thing. Is like, bitch, we're talking in code for a reason. We clearly don't want this shit to go beyond whatever. Like, we don't need you to be like, oh my fucking God, she's talking shit about Kirsten Bell. We don't need you to do that. Just laugh and move on. You know what I'm saying? Like the tweet and go ahead. We don't need you to do that. Just keep it cool. I don't get it.
There's no couth.
Have some couth. Use your group chat. Exactly.
Sometimes things can stay in your group chat. Like, if you really feel like you need to say something crazy, that is exactly what friends are for. So you can say it, and y'all conglomerate amongst yourselves, and you go about your day. Everything Twitter does not need to see everything. Like, it just don't. So
niggas act like they ain't never hit up their friend saying, I'm finna say something mean real quick.
They don't have any friends. They don't have any friends.
It's like get your shit off, but
you gotta hit him with a, can I be vulnerable? Like, I have a confession. Sometimes that's all I take. Like,
so you gotta let that off real quick.
Like, obviously, when it comes to sports, your favorite team will ruin your day. And when your day is ruined, you do want to say very absurd things. But it's like, I'm gonna get this off. between a trusted group of people, and then I'm gonna let this go after. It don't need to be a spectacle. I think that'd be the thing is y'all really try to make it a spectacle. And y'all, and it's really honestly beyond players. Like y'all say things to other fans that it's like, why are you talking to me like that? Like SJ just tweeted, or she tweeted yesterday, I think, about how Cooper Flag is in like the Tatum mode, and then like Mavericks fans are mad at her over saying that, and it's like you could disagree with it, but some of the things y'all are saying are disrespectful.
Not y'all make it. Y'all take everything. Everything is deeper than the hoops for y'all, and it's
It's a
like
personal attack. I don't
yeah,
get it.
it's like sometimes most of the time it's just basketball. It's just basketball.
Like is
Like it's
just bad. Also, why would you not want your number one draft pick to be a top 5, 6 player in the league? Like I just don't. Come on, it's like wow, this number one pick could be anything. It could even be Tatum. It's like
no, exactly that.
Yo,
Exactly that.
yo,
Why would I?
Jason Tatum bias is coming out a little bit. Not just saying I don't agree with you about this, but I'm just saying niggas hate him.
that's what I'm
Niggas,
saying.
he
Niggas
has
hate
such
him for
bad like
Niggas
I
hate
don't
him
get
for
it.
things beyond basketball. Like people because he's corny, niggas think he's not good at the sport. And it's like y'all are mixing up things. If this nigga is obviously very good at basketball. What are we saying right now?
My poor baby, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right.
But
They do hate him though. I had to. It was so bad. I had to literally mute his name because like every day people were like talking shit about him, and I'm like, damn, do he got fans? Because like, where's the good PR?
Where
He's a
where
nice
y'all at?
kid.
Y'all need to get information because y'all man is going through it.
Like, get them. I'm like, I can't mute all these niggas. Like, somebody help me, please. But yeah, no, it's I don't know. It's just like some of it's just like, yeah, it don't be that personal, bro. Like, it's fine. It don't be that serious. Just let it go. Sometimes people do be needing to get whacked, but like it's okay, you know? Like take a breath before you write that tweet. You know what I'm saying? Look at it and say, I do not know Aaliyah Boston in real life. I do not need to defend her. Say that first, and then like if you still feel really upset, then you can get your tweet off. But you know, like calm down first. I don't know.
Yeah.
on the flip side, Phoenix, what are we gonna do about you girls?
Can I say something positive about them first? Let me
I
say
hope
something positive
so.
about it. Let me say something positive about them first. Because honestly, I remember me and Jermaine did an episode and I was saying that I felt like I remember we were asking like who our top four contenders were, and I remember I had the Mercury as a contender. I was like, I believe in that core three. The thing is, with that core three, they had to all be clicking at the same time. And in the playoffs, they had moments where they were able to do that. And that shows them making it to the finals shows how when that group is working at its best, that is a finals caliber basketball team.
For me, oh well, go ahead. My
No,
bad.
I was just gonna say, I was gonna add, it's not all it don't always line up the way that it's supposed to, which the wheels kind of came off in the finals. Game one, the fact that game one got away from them probably should have let me know that a sweep was in the cards because if you got a game where you hit 15, no, 14 threes and y'all lose it at the end, it's just like on the road at that, it's like, yeah, it's finna get late early. Like ain't 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 much more that can be said. But I was hopeful that I would at least get one successful hate watch in, but They let me down. Um, they I will say though, because there's been a lot of talk about building a team around Alyssa Thomas and if that is a feasible path forward. And my thought process is this team was in the finals.
Literally, I was
Alyssa
ready to say
Thomas has been to 2 finals now. Two. Like,
I, that's why I just don't even understand this discourse because what do you mean you don't want to build around her? Yeah, yeah. Alyssa Thomas was carrying the team when Kyle was out, when Satu was out. It was Alyssa Thomas and the shooters. Nobody believed in them niggas. And they were still a top 5 seed. Like without having a healthy team for most of the year. So like, how is that not a team you want to build around? Like, how is she not a player you don't want to build around? Now we can talk about like maybe some of the things that may have happened in the finals, but like we have to be honest that like the Aces was just not a good matchup for them. For the Mercury, like they're just not a good matchup. They're just not. It's just not. I don't like the Aces were always gonna have the edge in that category. So it's like, yeah, maybe we talk about some of the Alyssa Thomas. Maybe it's the body language. Maybe we need somebody who's more of a scoring threat. But like, it was fucking Asia Wilson, bro. Like I just don't I don't know. Like in my mind, it's like they lost to the fucking best player in the world. Like I don't like it's not like they lost. They beat the team who was the best team in the league. They beat the team that everybody was saying was gonna make a little run comeback in the playoffs. Um, like they did what they were supposed to do to get to where they were. And you got I don't know, like it was just never gonna end up good for them. I don't know. And I don't understand how that's Alyssa Thomas's fault. Like I don't know. DeWanna Bonner needed to clock. Like if I look back and I said, who am I blaming these losses on? And I never really want to blame it on one person. But I would be like, DeWanna Bonner needed to clock in. Sammy Wickham needed to clock in. They needed to defend Asia better. Like there are things that to me are like not Alyssa Thomas's fault. Like she did her best she could against Asia. I don't know what y'all want. Like I don't know. I just and especially like to me, it feels like Ka and Satu also feed off of AT and not the other way around. You know? So it's like they need her. Like they need her to be like, get y'all asses together so we can hoop. Neither one of them, great players, excellent work, but like neither. But we've both seen both of them try to like lead teams and they've struggled. So in what world are we? And why would we build around them? One of them
yeah,
can't stay healthy, and the other one said, "Girl, that's not my bag." So like, why would we pick them to like no shade? It's fine, but like, why would we pick them to? I don't
yeah,
get it.
yeah. Honestly, this feels like the best possible outcome for a team being built around Alyssa Thomas. You surround like with Kalia Copper and Satu Sabali, you make it so where the scoring onus is not on AT. Like that is the point. That is the like when you look to build this type of team where your best player is more of a distributor on offense that doesn't really look to score, you want to surround her with not just jump shooters, which they did, but you also want to be able to surround her with dynamic scoring threats. So I feel like this is the high end outcome of what you can get with that roster, with that type of makeup. And you say, oh, it's just like I don't know if that team is going to win you a championship. Only one team wins the championship every year. It's hard to win a championship. It's like this roster gave you a chance at it. Like I don't know how much more could you be asking for?
And it don't even talk about like the fall off of like Kit. I mean, Lexi Hill kind of, she didn't die, but she kind of died. She couldn't really play. Catherine Westbell wasn't really getting as many shots. Monique wasn't taking as many threes. Like, this is, your team got to this, and the people who was holding them together at the beginning kind of fell off. And they still made it to the end. So if you just get marginally better, hypothetically speaking, you could get to the same, like your outcome could be the same, if not better. So I just don't understand why you would say, actually, let's start all of this over. Like, blow this up. We don't want to build around this person, or we don't want this person to be at the center of it.
I think blowing up a finals team is irresponsible. Unless niggas are like old, I think that shit is really irresponsible. Um, I'm not gonna act like I have not ever said that Alyssa Thomas's career is starting to feel like the bridesmaid type thing. But again, this just goes back to Jay's point of only one team wins the championship. Like Stewie and and Asia have won 5 out of the last 6 championships, and then the only other one outside of that was Candace Parker. Like these teams, these are the best players to ever play women's basketball. Like this Stewie and we talked about this last episode. This Stewie Asia rivalry has been a thing for so long. So like they go band for band every time. So I mean, it's going to be hard to disrupt that flow. That does not mean teams are not capable. It's just hard. Like basketball is so matchup dependent, and I feel like people take outcomes as law. Like had the Aces not hit that game winner against the Seattle Storm, and I had been like, well, the Aces could have won a championship, or they could have swept the Sun. Niggas would have been like, what are you talking about? They just lost to the Storm. Or if I had said like, if the Aces had lost Game 5 against the Fever in overtime, and I had been like, well, if they were to beat the Fever, they would have won a championship. Niggas would have been like, what are you talking about? It's like everything is so matchup dependent. The not having the tools to defend the greatest player ever, arguably, and is not a crime. Like, had the Fever pulled that out in Game 5, Alyssa Thomas might be hosting a trophy right now. All right, has Seattle pulled out that game, or let's say Seattle wins and goes to the finals, like the Mercury, I mean, sorry, I think I said the Sun earlier. The Mercury might be holding a championship right now. Like everything is about matchups, but that does not mean that because this happened, then there was no other outcome possible. The Aces won game 1 off of 2 Alyssa Thomas missed free throws. Like if Alyssa Thomas makes both of those, that could have changed the whole trajectory of the series. This could have been 2-2 still. Like everything just changes with small little things here and there. So, I understand people getting their jokes off. But at the end of the day, Alyssa Thomas has been to 2 finals 3 years apart. She is not going anywhere. If you have Alyssa Thomas on your team, you are capable of winning. It's just a matter of what you surround her with. Now, with nobody being under contract for next season, I don't know exactly what they're prepared to do, but if I'm the Mercury, it is AT, you're staying here, and just at whoever you want. I'm sure we have the money for it. What type of player are you looking for? And we have the money. And if they want to keep the same core three, I think that's also perfectly fine because that core three went to the finals. That is a hard thing to do. They beat two of the best teams in the league en route to the finals and then played a team that won 16 games in a row to end their season. You don't Everybody who don't just because you don't win don't mean you couldn't have won. That's really the main thing for me is people act like just because you didn't win, you never had a chance at all. And it's like them niggas had chances.
I think I think people don't like to admit um how much luck plays a part in winning the championship. And I
Yes.
think the reason people don't like to admit that is because people feel like, oh, it's all about this person made the perfect adjustment at the perfect time. This team had the perfect scheme. The better team always wins. And not necessarily. Like sometimes the ball bounces your way and sometimes it don't. I think people don't like the concept that it might not always be as under control as it seems. And I think that's what bothers people about the luck aspect of winning a championship. Because people like to think that it's just the best team always wins.
And I feel like they take the luck thing as an insult. Like it's not insulting that like the Aces got a good draw. Like the Mercury knocking out the Lynx and the Liberty was their best bet. And that's okay to say. I that's okay. It's fine. Satu going down, like they obviously nobody wanted that, but like Satu getting injured also helps the Aces, right? Like
Right.
these
The
things, you're in the Aces not having any serious injuries. That helps them. These are things that are beneficial. Also, the putback. Jackie Young being in the perfect spot for that putback in round one benefited the Aces. Aaliyah Boston fouling out, Kelsey Mitchell going down, like those things benefited the Aces. It's fine. That don't mean that the Aces would not have like won without them, but it could be questioned that maybe they wouldn't, and that's okay. Like it's fine. They won. It's theirs. They get to have it. But like I don't know, things have to go your way to win. Like all of it can't be a fucking uphill battle. And the Aces got their uphill battles in round one and round two. The chips and they were still and that's not to say that the finals were like I mean it was a sweep, but like those games were close. It wasn't like they was locking in and beating them by 30 every game. Like what, two of the games were 2-point wins? Like
right,
they
right.
were close. The things go slightly different and now we might have different outcomes. And it's okay to say that. Like it was meant for the Aces um to win. And you know what's so funny? We always talk about like the slam curse. In the slam curse, honestly, guys, I do think it's real. I do think it's real. Because
It's real. It's really the Madden curse.
it it's crazy. Like all the teams who got slam things this year were bad. Okay. And if we take it back a little bit, when the Aces got that dynasty one after they won in 2023, 2024 was terrible. The Aces were terrible in 24. Like
Yeah.
it
Lost in
was
the
only
second
right
round.
their
Yeah.
redemption came out. I'm just saying the slam curse, the girls might need to stop doing slam. Okay. Maybe off season things only because it's not looking good for them. Um, but yeah, it's again, things just gotta go right. I will say to some of the chat stuff, the thing actually I do want to say, somebody said, why would anybody want to play with AT? She's gonna have the ball in her hand 95% of the time. I just want you to know that stat makes no sense because AT led the lead in assists. And by a wide margin. Like AT had what? 330
Yeah,
assists.
it was a crazy number.
The next person had
I
some.
think, but see, I'll put it like this. When you say why would any great player want to play with that, I'll put it like this. Do you want another ball dominant player playing off AT like that? Not to say that because it's not like Kalia Copper's not a slasher or a driver. It's not like Satu Sabali doesn't slash. It's not like they're purely off ball scorers. They can put the ball on the floor. So that's kind of why I said that this Mercury team is the high end outcome of what it looks like when you build a team around AT. Because yeah, she's a distributor. Yeah, she's going to have the ball majority of the time, but she's also going to dot you up. Like you're going if you get in the position where you can get your shot off, she's going to get it to you. And that's part of it. Like I understand that you say, oh well, that you can say certain offenses would it's like certain lineup combinations may not work because of her lack of shooting. Like that could be a hindrance for some lineups. That's on the coaching staff to make that work. Like it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. No team is perfectly built. I know that we've probably said a couple times about perfectly built basketball teams. There's no such thing. But in terms of a team that's built around a player like Alyssa Thomas, this is one of the best outcomes that you could have gotten.
And it's not
Stanley
like
said
AT can't play without like the ball in her hand. Like we've seen them. We've seen iterations of the Mercury where the others are initiating the offense.
right. Like
Like there are
we've
ways to
seen
make this work.
we've seen the high screen and roll where AT sets the pick at the top of the key and cuts downhill, gets a pocket pass, lays the ball up. Like we've seen that. We've seen AT gets the ball at the free throw line off the roll, makes another pass to the corner. We've seen what those lineups can do. We've seen what it looks like when she's not operating with the ball. Sammy says I'm more worried about Nate as a coach than AT. Yeah, I've seen some people concerned about Nate Tibbetts.
Look, I want to.
Him saying
Christy
that
Tolliver, get Nate. It's time for you to get that seat up. Go ahead, y'all had switch. Christy, you take the head coach. Nate, you go ahead and be an associate head coach because, and you know what? I feel so vindicated. I hate this for the Mercury, obviously, because I was rooting for them. But the fact that he started that bullshit, this is the 8 players I'm running with. He started that shit in August, and he tried to ride that wave all the way through the finals, and then he was forced to play Kalani and was it Lexi Held who got minutes? He was forced to play somebody else when Satu went down. I'm just like, bro, had you played Kalani Brown, she might have been more prepared for this. Actually, she played really good, to say that. But had you played her more in this latter stretch, she might have been more prepared. Had you played Lexi Held more, she might have been more prepared. I don't know. I don't think Kit was ever getting getting any minutes after because she was struggling really bad. But like these people, your bench could have been more prepared, and you were just like, "Nah, I'm good. We're gonna run with our 8." Are we sure? Are we sure? Are we sure
Yeah,
about that? Are we sure? And I do get
yeah,
that lineups tighten up, but like, bro, like why are you trying to stand on that? Your team, it didn't help your team. Like, at
yeah.
least
It felt
lie.
that he felt a little too convicted on that. Like I understand, being a coach, having a philosophy and saying, this is the plan, this is how we gonna do this. Sometimes you gotta deviate a little bit. Like You do, and it did seem like he got a little too stubborn on that front.
Yeah,
Him
so
saying that he did not learn their names fully until this year
Yeah.
was probably his big. It just, again, we never know what goes on behind the scenes, but he brought that to our attention. He admitted that willingly, saying like, "Damn, this team won't let you get away with not knowing their names." Well, I'd hope so. I would hope so. You are coaching grown women. You absolutely need to know their names. I thought that was absurd. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, AT's fine. If her career ends up with her not winning a championship, it is what it is. But it won't be because of her. I can say that for sure. She is not the problem. Every player has things they could work on, do whatever. I still think she might need to go ahead and get that shoulder surgery just to go ahead and get out of the way. But I understand that she don't want to do that. But that's just the game. Everybody don't win. And ain't nothing more that you can say. Everybody don't win.
and it's not like she teamed up with. I mean, I feel like ATS played with like great players, obviously. Like, going back to what Sammy said a little bit, talking about I would trade AT for JJ. Diabolical. But you know what I'm saying? It's not like she went to go play with a Stewie or a Fee and was like, yeah, like carry me home type beat. Which also makes the tweets funny that are like, does WNBA have super teams? It's like, yes, Buki. Where were you 3 years ago? Where have you been when we start like? Who do you think JJ, Sabrina, and Stewie were supposed to be? Like, I don't know. I am interested to see what Phoenix does. I do think DB will retire. Um, I do think she's gone. So I'm curious at who they bring in. Um, I haven't really thought about. I would have AT, not JJ.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I think I get what you're saying.
I don't. Is that not what I said?
I thought because you were saying that he was saying that he would trade AT for JJ. And he's saying I would rather have AT than JJ.
Okay, okay. Got you. The battle of the bad body language girls.
Them on the same team, that was just too much for the league. They, they had to split that up.
Crying. It's gonna be. I gotta think about somebody really outlandish that's gonna go to the Mercury. I can't think of nobody right now though.
Oh, also, Sammy asked earlier, do y'all think Luana comes back for another season or does she retire?
Oh yeah, I think she's retiring.
Mm, I can see that, honestly. I can
It
see that.
feels like it's time, to be honest.
She seemed like the type that I don't want the I don't want the fanfare. Like just let me get out of here.
She already ended third all time in scoring. I feel like that was the thing she really
Yeah.
wanted.
I think
So
yeah, it's just Diana and Tina Charles ahead of her, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
After turning around for 10 seconds, you know who's going to Phoenix? Enrique, do you like cactuses?
Listen, oh,
You think I put it Enrique next to Satu again?
No, something's gone.
where is she going?
Literally.
No, that's not my
Was a
business.
it's got to be a three. She's not going back to Dallas, so it's
Yeah,
got to
she
be a
actually would probably
Is
kill Nick
Satu not a free
Fury.
agent?
She is. She would
everybody's a
probably
free
kill
agent.
them though.
Yeah, that's
Everybody's a free
I just feel like everybody's gonna
everybody's a
sign with
free
somebody
agent.
else. So you're gonna have Enrique, Kai, and
And AT.
and AT, yeah. And then Satu, I don't know what you're gonna do. You could let me see.
The fact that you turn it around and figuring this out is so funny to me.
Satu, do you like LA?
You know what? Azare Stevens, get me to Phoenix. That's exactly who they need. Yep,
Okay,
that's exactly who they need.
okay, okay. I
Stretch
guess
the floor, decent
I
defender.
I'm
Live.
not. I don't know if Phoenix. I wonder if Phoenix would rather have Azure than Satu. I would lean towards no.
If you have
Probably not.
would you rather have Enrique and Azare than Satu? I think that's the question.
Oh well, both of them, yes. But how are you doing this?
I think that works though. I think that
Yeah,
would.
like
I'm really this the Enrique to Phoenix is crazy. I can't accept it. But like
Money is not real, and it's especially not real under the CBA.
I'm
So
not worried about the money. I'm talking about the basketball. I don't know. Enrique. But I mean, hold on, because it kind of works, right? Because they be saying 18 not crunch time ready. Enrique is. Enrique is. So
Enrique gonna shoot that damn ball.
hold on
It,
now. Let me.
if it somebody gonna get a shot off. It's gonna be is it a good shot?
Not too
That
much.
is a different
Not too
question.
much. Not too
But
fucking
will
much.
it be a clean
it's funny.
look?
It's funny that
I
the
would take that 10 out of 10. Enrique will get a clean look. I don't know if it'll be a good shot in theory, but she will get the spacing for it.
But you know what? Nate Tibbetts and Enrique, it sounds like a crime, but he might be onto something. Actually, it's Christy Tolliver and Enrique, my bad. Um,
like the off season stuff is gonna be so funny because every player is a free agent basically. So these we're gonna have some wild roster configurations. I know that most of the teams are gonna be like, okay, we're just gonna try to bring our core back, whatever. That is going to be difficult, I think.
I agree.
Like I think it's gonna be a lot of movement.
Except for the Indiana Fever, because my core is rookies. Except Lexi.
Oh, well, so is my core is also on rookie deals, except for
Right now,
except for Bree.
this year.
What about Leash?
Uh oh, Leash is a free agent. Yeah, Leash is a free agent, and so is Bree. But Ryan's still under contract. I think he's restricted. So is Nas.
Mm, mm.
Do they have a package to make for Angel?
You know what?
What?
They have been trying to get. I've seen so many pictures of Angel Reese in a Mercury jersey, and you know what? I do kind of like it. I do think they still need. I don't know because then you have if you remove DB and you add Angel, what do we think? You keep the same team except DB and Angel are there. I'm a little bit moved by it. I think a little bit.
Um,
Angel got to start knocking down the mid range, but
I feel like
I don't hate it.
I'd be I would be worried. Maybe if you stagger Angel and AT, maybe I like it. Maybe I like it.
I would be
Defensively, them two out there together. That's a nightmare. Like that defense, the ability to switch and guard, like yeah, I would love that. Offensively, I guess I just kind of wonder. Um, I guess
Angel just has to knock down the shots. Like I think it could
yeah,
work, but she has to be because I mean I'm not gonna say she's not a scoring threat, but like she has to like start at least start taking that little jumper. I don't know. I think the spacing works for her because she can do she can go off the bounce. I don't hate it.
yeah. I can see it. I can see it.
Sammy, are you saying NECA, Gabby, Niara, Ono, and Ezzy are on one team, or are you saying those are options for Phoenix? Because if Gabby Williams wants to go to Phoenix, I will accept her.
I'd be moved by that actually.
I'd also take NECA. Satu, you actually might be gone if NECA shows up, I fear. I don't know. I'd also take Ezzy in Phoenix, because she can guard your centers, and then
Oh, Sammy saying those are options they can look at.
yeah, Ezzy I
Yeah,
like,
Gabby.
Gabby, yeah, NECA. Baby Sabali, I don't know about. Only again, mostly hers is health reasons. I don't know they're in a place to be like taking swings. I don't feel like she's found like a consistent rhythm yet. Oh no, I don't know about oh no either.
Would Kelsey leave the Fever for Phoenix?
Don't be disrespectful, Sammy. I was just starting to like you for a second. Hold on. Let's back up now.
Oh boy.
I'm delusional. I
I
don't
stay
want
out
to
of
get
fever related drama.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Off-season stuff is gonna be a mess. I mean that in a complimentary way. But
If we have a league,
well,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know. That's a bigger mess.
Well, Odyssey Sims actually I would take Odyssey Sims in Phoenix. The thing about Odyssey is the shot diet, man. Sometimes she be going rogue. She be
Yeah,
going
she
so
does.
rogue, bro.
I'm
She I do think she's no. I feel like the thing about NECA, at least NECA and Ezzy that I kind of like, and even a Ty Harris, is that they're kind of like level headed.
yeah,
Like,
I'm a big Odyssey Sims fan. I actually think Odyssey Sims should be a starting point guard for somebody next year. Like I don't know what team, but she should be a starter somewhere.
I agree.
well, I guess we got all defense and all W now.
Oh yes, yes. The all defense team were released what last was it Tuesday?
Wednesday,
Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Wednesday?
yeah. Came out Wednesday, Friday.
Okay. So the all defensive teams The first team was the all defensive first team was Nafisa Collier, Asia Wilson, Alana Smith, Gabby Williams, and Alyssa Thomas. And the second team, what is it? Why do they not have it up here?
It was Aaliyah Boston.
Aaliyah Boston, Veronica Burton, Ryan Howard, Ezzie McBagor, and Brianna Stewart.
And Jay Trent went 9 for 10.
I did.
He do need to explain that Bree Jones pick though.
Oh well, that is a simple explanation. I am a homer, and I was riding with my home team because I was like, the Dream got a top 2 defense, so I'm gonna put another Dream player up there. Simple. Was that the right decision? No, but I didn't vote with my head on my last pick. I was like, I reserved the right to put an extra player from my team up there.
See, this is where you're wrong. It was the correct decision. It was always going to be the correct decision to put Bree Jones. I support it 1,000%. Aaliyah Boston.
Don't let them silence you.
Yeah. Aaliyah Boston, man. All defense, second team. You know, they were so mad about that her making the all defensive team. And I'm like, sucks to suck, guys. Aaliyah started like roaming low key on defense, or at least like not roaming. She was like kind of roaming because we started doing this trap thing. And I kind of hated it sometimes because when teams beat it, it was always a layup, and Aaliyah always like was the one who was getting caught out. But I'm like, she took such a big like, I won't say she took a leap, but like she had to carry so much more of the defensive weight. And for that, I am proud and I am glad that other people noticed and acknowledged her hard work. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
Well deserved. She matter of fact, I know this wasn't a factor in the voting, but she gave Asia hell. She did.
On multiple occasions.
And
on both ends, I know this is about defense, but on both sides of both.
And like one of the things when the Aces advanced to the finals, people were saying like, is AT a better defender than Aaliyah Boston? Yes. Is AT a better defender against Asia Wilson than Aaliyah Boston? I would say no.
And the thing that helps is that Aaliyah is bigger. Like yeah. Aaliyah's bigger. Aaliyah's, I don't know, I'm gonna say she's stronger, but Aaliyah's bigger. And them feet is moving, girl. So Asia feet be working and Aaliyah's work too, bitch. So matchup made for the gods. If she could just get the shot blocking thing, Aaliyah's problem is that like she be like a little too, she be biting at the wrong time. Like she be just a little too jumpy when she trying to shot block. Like, girl, keep your hand up and then just wait. Just be a little bit more patient. But when she figured that out, it's up.
Absolutely. I'm with that.
Also, Veronica Burton getting all defense. You know what? I'm really glad about that because what we said, the Valkyries were a number 3 defense.
I believe so. Let me make sure, but I believe so.
So it's like, you know what? I'm glad that they acknowledged them and they got a candidate because their defense was good all year.
They were the number 3 defense.
So shout out to Veronica.
Minnesota, Atlanta, Golden State, Seattle were the top 4.
Side discussion. Is she gonna have a Dejanay Carrington arc? She's following in her footsteps now. They both got MIP and all defense.
That's interesting. Maybe
next year will she be the star? I mean, she's technically the star in Golden State now.
I was gonna say when KP went down, Veronica Burton became the star. in Golden State. And I know that the whole thing about the Valkyries was that they didn't have a player that you had to game plan for. Veronica Burton, she was like, "No, I'm here. Like, like I'm the one." So I have to respect that.
Yeah. Everybody else, I was really glad Ezzy got her nod because they was really talking crazy about my sister. Whew.
Seattle. I mean, what can be said about Seattle defense? Like Sammy said, VB is a better shooter and makes better decisions than DJ. Yes, yes. It's just
Sammy, hold on, Sammy, not too much.
yeah, no.
I might be on your side, but keep it cute in the comments.
See, but also Veronica Burton is, I'll put it like this: Veronica Burton is way more comfortable in an on-ball role
Yes.
than Dejanay Carrington.
Okay, yes,
Dejanay,
because Veronica Burton is, I mean, she's a point guard, so it's really the handles, y'all. That's what I'm telling y'all. It's the handles. Dejanay get her handles right, we look different. It's the handles. We got to work on that. I need my sister to get in the gym on that.
yeah. I think that's why I was so glad that Dejanay ended up in Minnesota. I hate that she got injured and that they didn't have her at all in the playoff run.
They needed her.
But she was a great fit for them because what the Dallas trade was designed to do, it was designed to wrap it up her role. Like, we're going to give you more responsibility. And I think she was just more comfortable playing within structure, which was why Minnesota worked out so much better for her. Which is like that was why she instantly looked better when she got to Minnesota. Because they had a more defined role for her to play. Whereas Dallas was more, we're trying things out. We're trying to see what works. And she wasn't comfortable. I'm not blaming her for that. She just wasn't comfortable in that role.
Also, side note, shout out Kaylin Cooper. She made a tweet today about or maybe it was yesterday. She made a tweet about how people be talking about players who play well in systems, and I don't know. It was very funny. Y'all should go look it up. I can't. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna share it. But shout out to her because it's yes, if you are a system player and you're playing in a good system, your team is probably good. Just I don't know why that's insulting, but
Yeah. Yeah, I do think that the negative connotation around system player is kind of funny when you think about it. Because yeah, this is we wanted this player because of how they fit within the system. It's like every player is not going to come in and be like, no, I am a system unto myself. It's like, I mean, it's cool if you are, but I don't think that's a requirement to be great.
who else was the last person?
Well, defense.
I say the first team was just we all knew they were gonna make it.
Yeah,
Really
Fee. Yeah, the two D boys, Asia and Lana Smith, and then Fee, AT, and Gabby.
To the people saying AT is not a good defender, I actually don't have a monologue for you, but I need you to shut the fuck up. That's it. Thank you.
Yeah, nah, we not doing that. No, I just no.
Aaliyah,
Oh,
BB, Ezzy.
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. You know what? I'm glad people didn't knock Ryan for the games played. What she did, 30? Was she at 30?
She played. Let's see. So I saw some people that were surprised that Ryan made it over Leash, and I think they gave Ryan the edge because of the counting stats. Like Ryan had the stock numbers.
Mm. And I feel like though you could tell that she made. I don't know. It felt like an emphasis on her defense this season. I mean, she said that and all of that, but you could definitely tell. She
Yeah,
played
no,
43.
she was excellent. Like I was saying like from the beginning of the season, I said no, Ryan's going for all defense this year. She played 33 games.
75%. Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, so she missed a quarter of the season, but yeah, they gave it to her anyway. I was glad to see that. And Stewie also was amazing defensively. I know that she didn't have her first team type of season mostly because of the missed games, but her being out there was like make or break for the Liberty defense. Like they looked like a completely different defensive team when Stewie wasn't out there.
Also, like y'all about to make me defend Stewie because y'all also said Stewie was a bad defender. Like, shut up, shut up, shut
Like
up.
what? It's like it's just some stuff where it's just like I'm not going. Like we not doing that.
Healthy Stewie is probably first team next year.
No, without question. Matter of fact,
She's made like 6 straight. I looked it up. She made like 6 straight defensive teams or 7. I gotta go. I tweeted it.
like you'll usually have. It's like when you think about the W players, you usually like if you look at Asia, Stewie, Fee, AT, those are like the top 4 candidates for MVP and D boy more often than not. Like they're built like that.
Which
Yes.
is what makes the W so interesting to me. It's like I know we talk about emphasize two-way play in both whether the NBA or WNBA, but like for the most part in the W, you cannot be a top player if you don't play defense, and you cannot be a top player if you don't rebound. Like that was kind of my thing when the whole people tried to make it seem like Angel was a bad player because theoretically all she did was rebound. But I was like, if you look at all the top players in the league, all of them are in tops for rebounds. And then you look at defense, like if you look at all the niggas who are in the running for depoy, those are MVP caliber players outside of like every year, those are MVP caliber players. It it is very, very few and far between exceptions for if you can win depoy and be in MVP. And that's kind of why there was the whole argument for like when niggas said this was a what they say last year when Asia won MVP and B won depoy, it was like
They were calling it like a consolation prize or something. That was
yeah.
talking about.
And it was like this is just two top
It,
players.
it's just
It's
like not
not
really. It's like no, not really. It's like the two players who had the best seasons happen to have the 2 best seasons on offense and on defense.
Can I make the tweet? Oh, yeah. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, AT and Stewie have both made 6 straight all defensive teams. So like, don't ever ask me about their
To say that I just never.
abilities. Where do we get
Oh,
that
what did uh what did Siobhan say? You start letting folk in your house and
from?
they don't know the house rules. It's like y'all not watching the way that y'all think y'all are. I'll put it like that.
That's so funny. You don't know what you're looking at, and that's okay. It's fine that you don't. It's fine, completely fine. But we don't have to lie.
Right. And the the all W teams, which um which Don got all 10 correct. So the first team was Asia Wilson, Nafisa Collier, Alyssa Thomas, Alicia Gray, Kelsey Mitchell. The second team was Jackie Young, Sabrina Ionescu, Aaliyah Boston, Nneka Ogwumike, and Paige Beckers.
what y'all don't know is I was one of the voters. That's how I
Yeah.
knew.
Cheating.
Yeah, no qualms from me on either front. Like the all defense team I think was great to me too. But the all W team, I have no complaints.
I have questions. You know, I'm gonna be a CC stan right quick and be like, Paige Beckers, are we sure? Are we sure? Are we sure?
Didn't Kayla get first team last year?
Exactly. And were we sure
Yeah.
about that? Are we sure about that? I'm just saying, it's
My girl
suspicious.
got demoted. One from yours.
It's
You won.
I'm just saying it's
Yeah, but
suspicious that my PG had to make the playoffs to get on the RW team. I'm just saying it's suspicious.
I don't think she had to. I
It's
think they would.
suspicious.
I think she just did. I think they. Now, honestly though, I think if Paige made the playoffs, they would have gave her first team.
who would they have given it to her over?
It's suspicious. I'm just
Would it have
saying.
been? I mean, I guess Kelsey, right?
Yeah, I, because
And the
in
reason,
Hold
theory,
on. Hold on.
wait,
Wait a
wait,
minute.
in
wait.
theory,
See, the reason I say they would have given it to her over Kelsey is because Kelsey was fifth in the voting.
That's true.
So
theoretically, if Dallas were so what was the Fever last year? They were they a 6 seed?
Yes.
yeah,
Is this Indiana the 6 seed this year?
yeah,
Yeah.
So let's say theoretically Dallas is a 6 seed and Indiana drops to 7. I think they would have gave her that nod because
really.
a part of the Kelsey Mitchell boost was that they had an immaculate run and continuing to play at a playoff team pace. And I think if she was one spot less than Paige, while Paige had whatever, I'd imagine her numbers might be look a little bit better if they were a playoff team, or that they would be if with that boost. Let's just say instead of averaging like 20 points, she was averaging like 22. I I think they would have gave her that nod. Um, although of course she did not have a better season than Kelsey Mitchell just off the strength. But I think they would have been like, we're gonna throw you this lob since you made this playoffs.
I'm just saying,
But
y'all don't think they threw her a nod live
I
over
I would
KP?
not have I would not have voted for Paige to make my
I mean, I
OW
know
team.
you're a Kelsey Plum hater. I already
But
know I asked you.
Kelsey
But
Plum ain't make the playoffs either.
I mean, but they at least almost made the playoffs. I feel like Kelsey Plum was actually good all year. Come on.
she
Like, let's
was.
be
She
serious.
was.
I
She
think
Like
Paige
was.
was too.
the sparks thing.
I think Paige was too.
Yeah, I feel like that last spot you could have it could have been interchangeable between a lot of guards, honestly. And not to say that there were no other not to say that there were no other post players that I would consider, but I saw cases for Paige. I saw a case for KP. I saw a case for Veronica Burton. Like there were plenty of guard that could have made that last second team spot. So yeah.
Just okay. You know what's so funny that like I'm not I didn't defend her because I will never. But they were like Sabrina Ionescu has such great PR. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong because she do be getting shit that she don't deserve. Let me just say that. Cause that 2K cover is still crazy and that motherfucker still having this shoe. I don't want to hear shit about Oregon. All that shit is still crazy. But I feel like this season in particular, she was actually good.
No,
and
no, she was. Matter of fact, I thought it got to a point where I thought Sabrina was going to be a lock for first team until I mean she got injured at an unfortunate time and that kind of ruined it for her. But I was fully expecting her to be first team, and Kelsey Mitchell just took that.
yeah.
Like I had to give her credit. But I was expecting like I thought Sabrina was gonna walk away with first team spot.
Yeah. Also, who didn't get the other spark who didn't get any commotion was Dearica Hamby, despite being top 6 in score. She was 6th in scoring and 9th in rebounds. And what was that tweet that the Sparks put out that was like, not Asia, not me, not Alyssa Thomas?
No, the Sparks PR. Sparks PR. They were like, not Asia, not Fee, not AT, Erica Hamby. I was like, ugh.
What
I
was
know
the
what you're
tweet?
trying to do. I know what you're trying to do, but
I need to find it.
I don't
No,
know.
cause okay, but like I genuinely like no nod for Deerica. I
And
don't know.
see,
The page, I get paid. I do get it. I'm not saying she's not deserving, but I'm like, are we sure?
I feel like Diarca is going to be one of those players that when the Sparks make the playoffs, I guess next year. Oh, I don't know what the Sparks are going to do, to be honest. But I think once she's back on a winning team, I think she'll really get into everyone's good graces. I think now she's kind of on like forgotten in a sense. I do think as far as versatility, I think she does everything that you would want out of a necessarily everything that you would want out of a player. I think she's willing to do anything that you would want out of a player. Like if you need her to be scrappy and play defense all game, she is absolutely willing to do that. If you tell her, Dearica, I need 30, she's very much willing to get 30. If you need her to rebound and like Dearica, I need 15 rebounds today. She's very willing to get 15 rebounds today. And for that, I do respect that a lot. Um, I just don't know if she's ever gonna. I don't. I don't know if she's gonna get her just due in this situation.
But I'm just saying because the Sparks PR made a good case. I found a tweet. I'm going to read it. They said, mind you, this is September 18th. Didn't the season end on the 17th? I don't know why this was on their brain. Anyway, they said this season, Sparks star forward Dearica Hamby became the 7th player in WNBA history to finish top 10 in points per game, rebounds per game, steals per game, and field goal percentage. The 3-time All-Star was the only player to do so this season. Not Asia, not Fee, not AT. It's so disrespectful to like not write their whole names, but it's sending me. It's sending me. And then the tweet follows with the only other players to accomplish this feat in WNBA history are Nafisa Collier, Brianna Stewart, Asia Wilson, Nneka Ogwumike, Yolanda Griffith, and Cyril Swoops. I feel like if you was gonna be shady in that first part, you shouldn't have added that second part.
well, you gotta leave that out. You gotta be like, oh, it was the 7. It's like, who are the other 6? Look it up. It's like I can only do so much. I'm not giving you that. Also, in the chat, somebody said Kelsey Plum is off and on like my mic. That is hilarious. I have to.
But don't do too much in the chat, Ghost. It's always you. It's always you. It's always you.
I cannot be mad. But yeah, I agree, Sammy. They should have started the campaign for Dearica a lot earlier because it did. Like that tweet. First of all, the tweet coming from the official PR account is one thing, but also the fact that they started the campaign at the end of the season, like legit at the end of the season. It was like, all right, like, this really feels like last ditch effort because, but by that point, it's too late. Like you already know she not gonna get the love that you were hoping for. You should have been making that push.
Very true.
It's like when the Mercury were trying to push for AT for MVP, and it was like, nigga, y'all started this way too late.
They
Way
did
too
a
late.
little t-shirt thing. Shout out to the Connecticut Sun graphic design department. Y'all are always on your job. Um, the underdog shit. I did buy that shirt. It's somewhere in here. I will wear it at some point, but they deserved. Anyway, y'all could learn from them. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. I thought the list was fine mostly. I think I think I put KP over Page. So
I'm pretty sure I had Veronica. I think I have Veronica Burton over Paige for my last spot.
that sounds right.
The last thing on the agenda was the WNBA Finals ratings.
Oh, you bitches. First of all, y'all said nobody was gonna watch it. Average 1.2 million people.
And then you watched.
You did watch. You did watch. And you was live tweeting while you was watching. Nigga, if you gonna hate watch, at least do it in silence. Why do y'all tell us everything y'all be doing? Oh,
I mean, they was like, "Oh, ain't nobody gonna be watching that."
if it's ACES Mercury, I'm not watching. Okay, nigga. The rest of us will. Like, what the hell? What you telling me that for? The other thing, and I've been wanting to say this for a while too, is this is like why I don't pay y'all no attention. Actually, I'm blurry. I need to say this. This is why I don't pay y'all no attention when y'all be doing that. Oh, football is on. We can't. The W should move around. Okay, a million people decided they wanted to watch the WNBA when football was on. Stop saying that. Just stop saying it because then, again, if somebody wants to watch the WNBA, they will. Number one, and number two, everybody who watches sports is not an NFL fan. Let me say it again. Everybody who watches sports is not an NFL fan. I don't
Also,
give a fuck about them niggas.
also,
WNBA on.
football is on 4 out of 7 days of the week. What day are they supposed to play? Like, NFL has Sunday, Monday, and Thursday, and then college football is Saturday. Do y'all only want them to only play on either Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday? Does that make sense? And then y'all gonna be like, well, why are they playing now? Because the MLB playoffs is on. It's just y'all are gonna keep going through things, and it's like, just watch it or don't.
Also, um, as somebody who do be watching the football sometimes, I was so glad that the WNBA finals were on during the Cardinals Titans. Are you for real? Y'all watching Cardinals Titans? Did y'all see how Cardinals Titans ended? That's like, what is that? What is that? If you didn't see it, please go watch it. Even if you don't like football, it's like the funniest shit you've ever seen to like end the game. I'm so glad the W finals was on because no, I was not watching that. No, I was not. No, I was not. I was watching, and I think that was that game three or was that game two? I think it was game two. I think game one was Friday. Game two was Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Friday. It was Friday, Sunday, Tuesday or Wednesday.
Friday. Something like
And
that.
then Friday.
Friday, Sunday, Wednesday,
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but no, I was so glad that the finals were on. Yes, I was watching that instead. like, like no, there was no doubt in my mind where my TV was gonna be. So, I mean, it is not the job. Is it one the W doesn't determine that the TV networks do, but also it is not the job of the W to be like, oh, we have to make sure all the football fans can watch.
So it's like y'all niggas weren't gonna cut it on anyway. Like,
Like and like Don said, it's football on every day, damn near. Like Monday nights is football on. Thursday nights is football on. Saturday nights is college football on. And Sunday football is on every day. Like football is on all day. It was a football game at 9 a.m. yesterday. So it's like, no, we can't. It's like, oh, you like, no, I'm not just gonna be ducking the NFL the whole time. Put the game on. The people that want to watch the game will watch the game.
yeah. So glad we all got that cleared up. Don't say it again.
Oh, it's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, oh my God, the WNBA is playing on Sunday. Don't they know what time it is? Yeah, you gonna watch this shit or not, nigga?
Literally.
Like,
Shut the fuck up. Get them screens out. Fuck.
but yeah, that's all I got.
So, what would you like to say to line?
Yeah, I believe all hearts and minds are clear.
Well, my championship parade is on Friday. Pokemon comes out on Thursday. Bitch, your week could never be as good as mine. Your week can never be as good as mine.
It's real.
Chikorita, we are up. And we are up on Thursday. In between that camp, I will be playing Pokemon. On Friday at work, I will be watching that live stream. I might take a shot in my trunk. If I get in trouble, so fucking what?
Don't be
And,
slurring
I'm
talking to
I'm
people.
subbing at the school. If them kids ask me what I'm sipping on, I'm telling them mind your business.
Sammy said, Jewel, don't never take them A1s off. That is so real.
Listen, if I was in an absolute hellhole of a situation and this person changed my life like this and they have some shoes, I ain't taking them bitches off either. You know how people take their shoes off when they get in somebody's house? I'm just getting some covers for it. Like somebody may never see my feet again. I will shower with these bitches. I'll go to sleep in these. Like, give me some. If I take these off, I'm putting on some slippers, some A1 slippers. You changed my life.
I'm crying.
It's not the same. So I know she's very appreciative because I would
And
be.
you know what? She crazy as hell too because she ain't pulling bitches out until the playoffs. Or was it like the first game of the finals?
It
Why
was
would you
the
do that?
finals. I didn't think she wore them until the finals.
Like, why would you do that? How did it have the reverse effect on you? You know what I'm saying? Usually people gotta break in shoes. What was you doing? What's
She,
T?
she was she was like, "Oh no, I got it. I got it. I got it."
I think she was scared to put out them other two series because if they lost it, she's gonna look crazy. But when she was like, "Okay, we got the matchup that we needed. I can break these bitches in." She ain't want to disappoint in some other, in the A1s. That's what it was.
I can't lose in these shoes. Jewel Lloyd is 10-0 in the finals. That's what Sammy just said. 10-0 in the finals. Never lost a finals game. Like what? What a stat.
Man, Jewel Lloyd gets the last laugh. Who knew we would be here? I did. But
And and you know what? I just want to say, starter Jewel, you are still on my shit list. I don't want to see that shit no more. But bench Jewel, we
make
tight.
sure make sure
Locked.
when you do that,
Me and bench Jewel is locked in.
make sure when you do
Six
that,
woman of the year Jewel.
make sure when you do that best and worst takes video that my shit is at the beginning when I say Jewel just need to be Batman. She don't want to do too much, but she will come in at the last minute and save your ass. I need that to be at the front. Cause I was fucking right. Okay.
You were. You were. You absolutely were. I will give you many credit for that. But yeah, this has been another episode of Pull Up 3. I am Paragon Don,
I'm Jamae.
I'm Jay Trent.
and we are out.